Hello and welcome, friends. This is Golden Lion Tarot, here to bring you a tarot reading, pick a card style, concerning what divine archetype wants to communicate with you. So please take the time to accustom yourself with each of these piles, integrate your energy with it, however that works for you, to find the proper pile for today. Pile number one, we've got this lovely fuchsite, ruby fuchsite, to bring you more comfort and ease. Pile two, we've got this lovely dreamy amethyst, bringing you more clarity, truth, and contentment. Then pile number three, we've got this rose quartz crystal, here to bring you more self-love and more love with the world around you. So most of you know how this works. This is the time that you pause the video or do whatever you need to do to choose which pile is calling your name today. If more than one pile calls to you, then choose those piles. And most likely there will be a message within the reading just for you. All right. So if you enjoy these readings, please subscribe and like this video. That way I can integrate our energies together for future readings and bring more of these blessings and readings your way. All right. I'll see you on the other side. Hello and welcome to your reading, pile number one. Today we are asking soul, the cards, and spirit, what divine archetype being would like to communicate with you today? And you chose this lovely little fuchsite. And I asked this fuchsite today to bring more comfort and ease into your life, and to bring clarity of the communications from a divine archetype through today's spirit. Thank you. All right, so I left one card out, but I've got a pile sitting right over here for you. Okay, so what divine archetype being would like to communicate with you, pile number one? And you've got Lady Nada with the heart awakening energy. Okay, so this Lady Nada was a high priestess from the time of Atlantis. And she's here today with you during this reading, and she wants to help awaken you to acceptance as well as divine love, and to help you to receive in balance, to give and receive in balance. So this crystal, along with this divine archetype being, are both working in unison to assist you with heart awakening energy and to help with more divine love to enter into your life, and also for you to give and receive in balance. Beautiful. Now, Lady Nada, probably I should talk about her just a little bit more. She was a high priestess from Atlantis times. I know Edgar Cayce talks a lot about Atlantis time if you want to learn more about that. Or I know a lot of people have learned information from meditating and going into their own higher evolved self, getting messages from this time period. And this was a time where I feel like it was uh, it coincided a long time, like the pyramids were being made. And I know a lot of people believe slaves built the pyramids, but that's not true. That's not what I saw. I saw um, big, huge blocks being levitated telepathically, put on top of each other. So, from what I have seen from my visions, that's how that was done. And they also built pyramids in Egypt, or in Atlantis. So, Atlantis was a time where it was more technologically advanced than our day, both spiritually and like technologically. And there was telepathic communication, and beings like coexisted in this time frame from different star systems. So you had like beings walking away, like I know I saw huge giants with one eye speaking telepathically, and then you would have beings that looked like more alien like, and they all like coexisted at the, like as in harmony. I know that it did fall, so in Egypt still remains to this day. So Atlantis is not visible to the naked eye. So the only way people are really able to search this land is through meditations, from what I had, from my knowledge anyhow. Okay. Maybe there will be more to come on that in the future. I don't know. There's always archaeological digs that are very fascinating and teach us more. All right, so this was a high priestess from that time, and she wants to assist you with your heart awakening and for bringing more divine love into your life, bringing giving and receiving in balance. So love giving and receiving both. All right, we've got, I should probably keep these flipped upside down. We've got the Sun card, really beautiful energy. There could be a time that you're feeling like really excited and you have like this newness. Something feels new within your life, or you're going to start feeling like this new radiant energy. You could be close to an animal. It could be one of your pets at home is helping to like anchor this energy for you. It could be a deceased pet or a pet that is living with you at this time. But the Sun card is like really exciting, boastful, happy energy. And please excuse me, I am recovering from a cold, but Spirit urged me that today was the day to do this reading, so here I am. Okay, then we've got the Vengeance, overcoming slights, a choice. I feel a very like big breath being taken with this card. I feel like there's a need for like a silent moment. Vengeance, overcoming slights, a choice. So for some of you, there's people in your life that maybe like slight you easily, cut you down easily, say things in a harsh way because they don't know how to explain a situation to you in a loving way, because they've never been shown how to deal with an energy that's confusing. For the others of you, it's Lady Nada is urging you, it's time for you to start talking a little bit softer to people when you're delivering news to them. Taking more times to pause and listen. Taking more times to be silent. She is a divine feminine energy, so she is quiet, she is calm, she is patient, she has grace. And she wants to help bring this energy into your life, bringing more comfort and ease. This will bring more comfort and ease. Oh, we've got the love card. Okay. So this could be pertaining to a past lover or someone that you, at one point in your life, you thought very highly of, or you looked down with a very loving heart. Someone that keeps creeping into your life over and over again, either through your mind or probably in the physical. This person may have given you jewelry, or you have given them jewelry. Ooh, we've got determination. Wow. Oh my goodness, this is like the sun card over again. You are determined, my friend. Lady Nada is working with you because you are determined to bring the sun into your life. You are a beautiful soul, determined to make this happen. I feel like you're like you're getting up to the peak to where the scales are going to tip into your favor, and you're going to start seeing some sort of like a gift, but not like it may not be a physical gift, more like a gift from the universe, like an easing, a releasing. Instead of escaping, it's going to be more like a deserved happiness, a deserved situation. For some of you, you've had like situationships with lovers, and it's come to like rude remarks, expressions of anger. The process did not turn into the loving framework that you once suspected it would go into. This is new territory for you. Okay. Things are starting to shape up. You've got the Fool card. Perseverance. Yes, you go, girl. You go, boy. You go, dude. You go. You go, whoever's watching. Because you know what? You've got this. Oh my gosh, there's the proof is in the pudding. It may have been a long haul. It may continue to feel like a long haul. But the thing is you're going to persevere through this. You are not going to be as vengeful as you once were toward this person. And you might be thinking in your head right now, yeah, right. This person always slights me. This person's cunning. This person's devious. This person's really artful in the way that they hurt me. How could I? Maybe someone's dealing with a narcissistic person, or someone that gaslights you, someone that blocks you or blocks your happiness. There's going to be, for a lot of you, first of all, there's going to be a changing of this situation. And for some of you, it's going to be in the way that you respond back. You're going to have like, your heart, your instinct is going to have like this vengeance is mine, and you're going to be able to come to the point that you have the opportunity to either smush this person with really rude, elongated, rude remarks, but that's like the old way. That's like the escape way. When really you're going to look at that, when really your heart, Lady Nada, wants you to look at that person with an awakened soul and say, look it, when you say that to me, it makes me feel like this. And I love you. And I've been going all this time wanting to like come back at you with these remarks. But now I'm just going to be honest with you and tell you that I love you. But when you do this to me, it makes me feel like da 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 da. And this process is going to like bring you to the tip of this mountain and then like over the other side. And this person's just going to be like, what? I don't know what to do with this. And that's when Lady Nada's work has been done. Then she's going to be singing and praising. So this is going to be relating to like a relationship, or this is like some new adventure. This is some new adventure for some of you, or some new experience. For For some of you, you're opening up your this is going to help you, your higher self, to really bloom. This is linked to your soul's destiny. This is linked to your heart's calling. The way we express ourselves is like, brings in the next round of life toward us. So if we bully somebody, then we're going to get bullied back. If we express love, we're going to get love expressions back. I feel like the scope of your lens is broadening and you're starting to see things differently. And Lady Nada is one of the guides assisting you with this. So whoever else is your guide, like, reach out to them and thank them for guiding you. Let them know that, you know, they've really shown you how to look at something differently, because yes, you're doing the work, but you have been guided, and it's so beautiful. It's like, and now after you've been guided, then you're going to guide another person, and it's just like this beautiful ongoing, like, reciprocity. Instead of jumping down someone's throat when they're angry at you, you're just gonna, like, kind of set it aside and reminisce about the time that love was part of this situation, instead of stifling up and emerging some rant and rave that's just easy to do because it's what you've always done. All right, let's get a card on vengeance. Look at that. So it's like your words cut deep. Oh, your words cut really deep. You can be very vicious when you want to. But that's because you're like a very strong-willed individual. It's a beautiful thing that you're able to stand up to others the way you are. But Lady Nada would like you to break that cycle for a bit, just for a bit, because you're reaching new heights. You've persevered to this point, and you're feeling that energy is destroying something within you. For some of you, you feel like you have shattered dreams also. But Spirit wants to know. Let me get a card on this. All right. Look at that. Manifestation, empowerment, and preparedness. Spirit is preparing you for the next. It's like Spirit's preparing you for the next haul, for the next big expression of your life. And forgiveness plays a part in this. Judgment plays a part in this. Judging somebody as bad when they've done so much good for you also is cruel. People are more complex than just bad or good. And when you just judge when you just judge a soul as bad, then you're like underachieving your dreams, because you're putting yourself in a situation where that's all you're going to see is the underachievements of others, the underachievement of yourself. And Lady Nada is saying it's time to purge that energy, release that, surrender to the fact that this is happening. But you also have the opportunity for reaching the top of this mountain and going on the other side. You've persevered this long, sweet, sweet souls, and you are gorgeous. Tell me more about this determination, Spirit. Look at that. That's what your goal is. Reaching the other side is your happy marriage, your life fulfilled, your contentment. Not acting anymore, but actually being true to your heart and having ease in your life and comfort and love. Wow. So this is going to put you on the road to more abundance. This is going to open up financial streams that maybe weren't visible beforehand. This is going to open up you buying yourself a new dress or buying yourself an outfit that makes you feel more like yourself. Aw. So you've got that, some of you may be going back to school, or some of you may be learning a new craft or a new trade or something that lights you up. But there's an opportunity for abundance here. You're going to start seeing resources in a new way. Resources are going to start blooming. They're going to start showing their faces for you in ways that maybe you're going to start seeing that you actually do have the money to pursue something else, or else money's going to come in to help sustain this renewed energy. But don't let not forgiving others for being rude to you get in the way of your self-fulfillment. Okay, so if you need to let somebody go because they just only bring chaos into your life, then great, do so. But also, maybe say a kind word to them as they go. I appreciated it when you did A, B, and C for me, but I don't appreciate it when you do D. Because that's giving back. Because when Lady Nada is here giving you this beautiful message and communicating with you, that's then you telling this person that as they dissipate out of your life, then that's you giving back the energies that were given to you. And which brings in more ease, more comfort, all this beautiful things. So surrendering to this situation is going to be the first thing to do. Releasing the ego and the pride over, like, okay, maybe you're not perfect, or maybe this person's not perfect, or maybe the situation's not perfect, doesn't mean that you in any way are less than anyone else. It just means that you're human like the rest of us. So don't let your ego get in the way of this beautiful blessing that Lady Nadia is trying to communicate with you. And we'll take one last card on the sun and we will wrap it up. There you are, moving away to higher ground, moving away, moving into the zone of the sun, moving away from the shadows and into the light. And I see a lot of yellow and pinks right now. Yellow and pink are standing out to me. So if you want to wear a shade of pink or a shade of yellow to help cement this energy into your life, that would be a great thing to do. You put on that shirt or socks, however you want to do it, and you say, I now ask for the help of Lady Nadia, and I thank her for being of assistance to me at this time. I ask you to work into my life and show me a higher path through this situation. Okay, so now would be a great time to like this reading, subscribe to this channel that allows me to synchronize my energies with your own and bring forth more of these readings. All right, stay true to yourself, and Lady Nada will be more than welcome to be working with you to bring you into this higher energy that your soul is calling for. All right, take care. Hello and welcome to your reading, pile number 2. Today we are talking about what divine archetype would like to communicate with you. You chose this lovely purple amethyst. I believe it's a dreamy amethyst. And amethysts are great for clearing the crown chakra, bringing forth wisdom. I ask this crystal to bring clarity for you, truth, and contentment. Okay. So what is it? Who is it? Who would like to communicate with you? What archetype? All right. Ooh, you've got Lady Portia, Divine Order. Okay, so Lady Portia is also, we had a high priestess from, back in the ancient Atlantis times. So I believe Lady Portia was also a high priestess from that time. She brings a karmic scales with her. She is the divine feminine, bringing forth justice and divine order. And her message today is do what you feel is right, because an important lesson is about to unfold. Beautiful. So Lady Portia wants to help you to be on the side of the karmic scales of justice being brought to you. So maybe some of you have had injustices. Maybe some of you have like endured injustices or have something done to you. Maybe that's not so terribly bad, but it does hurt, and it makes you feel that you got the short end of the stick, or you just feel like your soul has been depleted in some way because you aren't able to enjoy life on earth as a human. Okay, Lady Portia is here to bring divine order into focus. So thank you, Lady Portia, for being here today with our pile number 2s. We thank you for working with us today, and we ask you to continue working with pile 2 after this reading. Okay, so I think my cards, I feel like they might be in order. Okay, so Lady Portia is going to tell us more about what this injustice is, and let me know some information that may help you with that. Oh my goodness. Hole in the soul. This is a deep, deep wound. Okay. I was feeling like someone feeling just like not happy, not where they're supposed to be, some sort of discontent, not feeling centered, not feeling that they have it's kind of like they feel defeated, or they're just pieces of them living in their body, not their whole body. It's almost like they're not fully in their body because they don't want to be. Ooh, temperance. Okay, so for those of you that are feeling like that, I send you so much love and hugs, because life can be very challenging, and we come here to experience a whole world of, terrible things to beautiful things, and anything in between can happen. And after we experience too many experiences that are hard or horrible, we tend to we tend to fragment out of our bodies, and our soul becomes fragmented, and there's pieces of us left at the tragedies of where we lost pieces of ourselves, and then we begin to feel like less of a human, or not fully in our body, or defeated in places. And then there's barriers set that you're not able to like venerate happiness into that aspect of your life. But this is showing healing here, and Lady Portia's here with a divine message to show you that maybe you have been given injustices, maybe you have been treated unfairly, or you've been mistreated in ways that I'm just not going to be able to scratch the surface of what this could be. There's so many injustices that are done on this earth, and I don't really want to get into them, because I know that for all of you they're going to be very personal, and they're personal and they're yours, but I mean, it can go anywhere from like family injustices to job related injustices to love related injustices to family related to anywhere in between those places. All right, we've got the enchanter, deception, trickery. Okay, so somewhere somebody did not have your best welfare in their, it's like, I feel like somebody didn't have the best welfare for you. Although maybe they thought that they did, but they just maybe didn't really know what your best welfare would look like. Then we've got the gambler, loss, risk. Somebody has gambled with their soul, gambled with their happiness, gambled with their heart. And then we've got success, beautiful. And that's going along with our temperance card with this hole in the soul. Passion, here we go. See, now we've got gold energy going, flowing and going here, which is bringing about like a success, an excitement, a happiness, a passion within me. So, and then we've got the emperor energy. Some of you may plain and simple feel like you are stuck on like the wheel of life, like supporting the boss, doing all the work for the boss while the boss sits on their yacht and doubts out orders of, how to make their Arnold Palmer or how to make their iced tea or their special drink or whatever. You could feel like, the servant, which over time that can wear down the soul and make one feel depleted and exhausted and you have my sympathy, because I know, I've had to work jobs too that weren't fulfilling, and the boss was rude and the people there just were not high vibed, and it just brought a lot of like, it's like I walked into work with like half of myself, and then I would leave work with like even less than half of myself, just like maybe an eighth of who I am, because they just like dug all the goodness out of me. Okay, so we've got temperance here. We've got Lady Portia saying divine orders here. So you need to focus on what you feel is right in this situation, because there is a lesson coming out of this. Some of you may have had, let's see, let's get one more card on this passion. Passion card's really like sticking out to me now. We got collaborations. Nice. I see that some of you are going to be collaborating, coming together on a vision with somebody. But before that vision is brought forth, before the success is heard, it's time to like look at your life force, because maybe some of you had parents that like squashed your passions from a very young age. Maybe they did this and you didn't even know this. Maybe you wanted to be an actor or an animal trainer, or you wanted to work with your body in some way and be athletic. Or maybe you wanted to work with magic and be like a magician, or like work with esoteric things. Or maybe you wanted to be a dancer. I don't know. There's all of these career opportunities that like are flooding me right now. I see like a child like full of like excitement and just like vigor, like just like excitement and having no barriers, and like viable for like something like really exciting, something that like touches the soul. And then that being like dwindled out, maybe by some superiority figure, a parent, teachers, grandparents, someone that had expectations on you, someone that thought that they knew what was best for you, but maybe they did not. And then you followed that role and you found that it has fragmented your soul. Lady Portia's here to talk to you about that. And they want you to know that there's an important lesson here, Spirit. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. We've got the Star, inspiration. Oh my goodness, this is from Lady Portia. She wants to help you to have inspiration, fulfillment, and faith. She wants you to feel like a star within your own skin, to feel like you're walking on water again. That's how a child feels. A child goes through life playing no matter what their circumstances, until they, go to school and get pushed down like the rest of society and having their imagination and their character stripped. Lady Portia's here to renew that spark, and she's really like holding on to those purple colors. Wearing the color purple, wearing a purple shirt, purple socks is going to help heal this part of you. Buying yourself a purple flower from Wegmans, from a farmer's market, or picking yourself a purple flower. I don't know what time of the year you're going to see this reading, but enhancing some purple into your life is just going to assist you with feeling that lovely essence of childhood again. Purple and gold. Also, gold is coming forth. This orangey gold color. For some reason, colors are really playing an important part in this reading. Lady Portia wants you to know that colors do play an important part in your life. This gold may also assist you, this goldy orange color at times, to bring forth passion. I see some of you are going to be, for some of you, you're saying, I'm too old. I can't do what I wanted to do when I was a child. It's just not practical for me to think this way, right? Well, you can still have success in this field in some way. Because look at, you've got success, you've got passion, you've got collaboration. For some of you that you feel like you just aren't going to be able to do this, maybe you're going to be sponsoring another human being in this field, and you're going to work through them and with them, but they're going to be the front man, but you're still going to have just as much passion and excitement and renewal and spark. Because that's what's filling your hole. This is what's going to fill the hole within your soul. This is one of the very biggest factors that Lady Portia wants to help you align with. So take the time maybe to thank her and ask her to work with you beyond this reading to assist you with bringing forth this information and bringing forth this undefeated feeling like you're stuck in a stalemate, because there is a way through this, and the way through that is finding your passion. Show me what I need to know about this enchanter and gambler energy, Spirit. Lady Portia. As soon as I said Lady Portia, that purple came out again. So Lady Portia does want to work with purple in you. We've got the Chariot. Okay, so the Chariot talks about obstacles, yes, but overcoming those. Taking a situation that was not of the highest loving energy and turning it into something that becomes like lampooned into like a beautiful, no barrier, no nothing negative, just something that like lampoons into like this beautiful, vibrant burst of new energy. So we've got victory, you've got recognition in the cards, and you also have willpower. So whatever it is, whoever, maybe you had family that gambled too much, or maybe you lost money on something, you took a gamble and it wasn't successful for you. Maybe somebody strayed you in a way that wasn't productive for your career. Let's grab the other deck. Tell me about the success card, Lady Portia. Okay, we've got the Moon. And we've got the Queen of Wands. So it's time to look at the shadow side of the situation. So just walking around and saying, oh, I'm empty, or, you know, barking at your family when you're grumpy is not the way to move through this. Lady Portia would like you to actually like come up out of that, you know, mucky water and face the truth that maybe you were steered in this way. And, you know, you thought these people had your back, had, you know, what was good for you in their foresight. And maybe they very much did. Maybe they didn't. That's like beside the point. Whatever it is that brought you to this feeling like your heart is empty or there's a hole somewhere inside of you is what's going to start bringing forth this success. So maybe it's time to just look at what made you cry. Okay? It's okay to look at negative energy when it's time to heal it. It's not okay to just dwell upon it and live it every single minute of your life and say, woe is me, so-and-so did this to me, I am a hurt, fragile little being, and everybody beats me up. Okay, I'm not saying to do that because that's in no way healthy, but it does bring clarity to do it at times with somebody you trust or someone that's going to guide you in an uplifting way. And if you don't have somebody to do that, then watch more of these videos. Even if you do have somebody to do that, watch more of these videos, because I feel your energy and I know that you're going places, and I know that this collaboration here is real. You're going to be working with other people on a passion project at some point in your life. Okay, that is what this reading looks like. That is what is showing me. That is what is appearing in these cards. That is what Lady Portia would like to bring divine order to. It's all about your passions. The Queen of Wands talks about being the queen of one's passions. Being able to like feel exactly what your soul is asking for and then producing it. Fire energy. Not even taking time to think. The Queen of Wands doesn't even need to think. They just need to feel and do. So what do you feel like doing? Not what are you going to make the most money at? What do you feel like doing? I understand that financial hardships are real. I know that. But sometimes sometimes people need to also think about their passions in order to, and if Lady Portia says that you have this hole, that there's a hole somewhere within you and that your passions could fill that hole, then why not take time to just look at them? I'm not saying quit your job today. I'm saying look at your passions. You'll figure out how to get there. The steps will be shown to you when the time is right. All right. So please take a moment to like this video and leave me a comment. Let me know if this hit home for you, or, you know, what's going on. And please subscribe to this channel. That allows me to go in and see who's watching these videos and link my energy to yours and bring forth more of these readings. And you have like the star card, so you are really You know, there is a star within your soul. You are meant to be seen. Whatever your passion is, it is meant to be seen by the world. Someone else is going to appreciate the work that you will do on some sort of passion project. Right? So whatever your passions are, maybe you love talking to people, maybe you love, I don't know, it could be anything. It could be anything. It's time to not avoid it. Look at your self-worth. Expect something else, because karmic scales are ready to balance now in your lifetime. Okay, so take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next reading. Welcome to your reading, pile number 3. Today we are discussing what divine archetype would like to communicate with you. And you chose this lovely little pink rose quartz. Rose quartz is great for opening up the heart chakra, deepening love connections, and assisting with loving the self and loving your world that is around you. So I ask that this crystal do that. Bring more love into your life. All right, so what divine archetype would like to communicate you, and what would the message be? Okay, so let's see. First out, we have got Radha. Okay, with Soul Flame. This is a really beautiful card, beautiful colors. So Radha is like a Hindu goddess. She represents the divine feminine. She's the divine counterpart to Krishna. So she represents the divine feminine within that partnership. Now I know she's spent a lot of time both with Krishna and away from Krishna. And within this time, she believes that time away from a partner is just as valuable as time with a partner. The reason for that is there's so much to learn about ourselves when we are in a state of being alone. When we're blended together, we can't find like our true form all of the time until we find our true selves. So a lot of times people go into separation because their soul is calling for a time out, a time to reflect, and a time to learn more about what they prefer in life and how they would like to go about living the rest of their time on earth. Okay, so Radha both represents being within a relationship and being without a relationship. All right, so she wants to help you to rediscover a lost part of yourself and to experience relationship harmony and healing. So thank you, Radha, for being a part of this reading today, and thank you for blessing everyone watching pile number 3. So she's represented here by a lotus flower. So if you want, maybe when you see a lotus flower again, you can think of her and the love that she's sending to you at this time. Or if you see a peacock, or if you simply see these colors that are depicted in this card, you see a peacock feather or something that represents a peacock, that will be Radha also attempting to show you that she is with you and she is attempting to assist you. All you have to do is ask for her to assist you with your situation with a loved one, and she would like to do that. Okay, so let's see what this is all concerning. Something that has to do with a relationship. Rediscovering a lost part of yourself. Okay, we've got the time out card. It's the Four of Swords. Time to take a break from speaking to someone so much. So it looks like Radha may be speaking about a separation. So some of you may be in separation with a loved one. It could be a romantic partner, or it could be a like a family member. Okay, now I see with this is the Knight of Pentacles, but with this card, I'm getting the sense that you're guarding yourself. You are, I almost see like a little sanctuary built around you, and you holding the key to get in so that nobody can come in and rob you of your goodies. So maybe you've built a bit of a sanctuary surrounding yourself from a certain person. Oh, this certain person may have to do with your family or your tribe. So for a lot of you, it's going to be a family member. For others of you, it's going to be like someone that belongs to your soul tribe, someone that you may have karma with, someone that you have worked with in other lifetimes, and you definitely are working with them, with their energy in this lifetime. So you know this person. I feel that whoever this person is. This is someone that's probably giving you a hard time in your life, I'm guessing. Okay, reflection. So this could symbolize your time away from this person. When we are right up front stage and center in a conflict, it's really hard to see the situation clearly. It's totally impossible to see, unless you're super ascended, which we're all working on, right? Being evolved beings that don't promote hardships upon others. All right. Well, if you're in a conflict at the very moment that you're disagreeing with somebody, it's kind of hard to see their other side. But when you get away from that situation, sometimes you start getting a different opinion on the matter. And I'm not saying that you're quite there yet, but reflection is involved with this reading. Time away, time to cease. When we reflect, we end up seeing things that maybe we didn't see when we were pushed together with an individual that's causing us a hard time. Trust. So this is a person that you've definitely built some trust with throughout this lifetime, and someone that you feel connected with. You share the same heart. You share the same something. There's something that you guys, that the two of you or this union shares between itself. It could be simply that you've shared family with this person. The Alchemist, balance, invention, destruction. Okay, so I'm getting the Scorpio energy of total transformation, but total transformation comes with a lot of pain, anguish, and restructuring of a mindset. And that's not an easy thing to do, but I have the Alchemist card for you, saying that you will be the alchemist of this situation. You hold the key. Okay, some of you are going to be pissed at me for even saying this. Like, you want them to come to you on bended knee and say, look, I made a mistake. I'm to blame. I treated you wrong. And trust that they really should be saying that to you, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to say it the way you'd love to hear it. Okay, so for some of you, this situation, this relationship may be affecting your abundance. It could be tied to your worthiness. This person may affect the quality of how you look at yourself. You may feel that this person brings your vibe down, or this person like stresses you out to the max, that they might be like very cunning, very like rude in the way that they speak, but I feel like this person's probably like witty and smart and knows how to push your buttons. It's almost as if that was one of their jobs when they came into your life, was just to promote this anxiety, because there's some sort of a beautiful brewing that's coming from this situation. I know it's not easy to just be like, oh, this is beautiful. And I'm not asking you to do that today. I'm just saying this, out of this situation, something will beautifully transpire. Show me more about Radha spirits. Ooh, those came barreling out. So Radha would like to show you that you are juggling things the way that is good for your like transformation, for your well-being at this time. So for a lot of you, you're going to be needing a time away from this person, and Radha wants you to know, like, don't be ashamed for needing that. That's like a genuine ingredient for this alchemism to take place. All right, she would also like to show you that, you know, if you feel undecided about how to go forward in your path with this person, that is okay right now. Don't worry about it. Like, there will be a path that aligns down your future if you just like hold faith that that will happen. If you just put out to the universe that this is a path that you are willing to take, a healing path with this person, then somewhere down the road that path will open and align into your like view, and you'll be able to, you know, jump on that path when the time is right. So, beautiful message. All right, show me about this family tribe card, Spirit. So you feel like somebody hurt you. Somebody really like stole something from you. They could have stolen like your innocence in a way, like your ability to feel like a child, your ability to trust in the world, your ability to like this person made you have to think, oh my goodness, I need to look over my shoulder all the time because maybe people aren't always, you know, there for my goodness, for, you know, the good of my welfare, which could have like really damaged your child outlook, like your inner child. So Radha and Spirit would just like you to just, you know, take the time to reflect that this is what has happened to you, and that it's not okay, and that it is perfectly suitable for you right now to guard your heart, to guard your, you know, your home, your space. That there's fortitude growing within this situation, within your side of this situation, for sure. I can't speak about the other person's side because I feel like you're gonna be the person that brings forth the change, possibly more than this other person does. Like, you're gonna have to take the first step when the time comes. But that doesn't mean that this person's not going to be ready to walk on the path that you give to them. Okay, show me about this alchemist card, Spirit. So the Three of Air, your angels and your guides are with you, totally with you, on your side and with you throughout this whole situation. They want to lend a hand. They want to hold you when you cry. Maybe they have like you know, held you to the best of their ability, being spirit beings, while you have been like in anguish and total like anger, total like resentment, total sadness. Your spirit team is there with you. They've seen you through the whole, they have seen from the beginning of how this started to where you've gotten today. They see the whole picture clearly, and you're totally in your divine right to feel the way you feel today about this. Tell me about this abundance. So sometimes you just like feel really sad, and it's affecting your self-worth, and you're not seeing that something good is going to come out of this. It's hard for you to even like believe me when I say this right now, and I'm sorry that is, because You know, that's just one more thing for you to like love and nurture and learn to be okay with it. You don't even trust that this situation will end up, you know, looking differently to you. So look at, I asked to see more about this trust situation. So that you got the two of you, whoever this is, you've had some really great times together, and Spirit just wants to say that it's okay for you to like remember those good times. And you might think, oh, but when I remember those good times, then it puts me in a sadder state because, you know, I just can't have those times anymore because this person is just too unbearable. But trust that it wasn't, that those times that you had weren't for nothing. They really did mean a lot to this other person, and the other person really does hold you as a valuable person in their heart, even if they don't show it. So I see toxicity in this reading. I see patterns that they've been bound to, and you feel super vulnerable. We've got the Page of Earth, studious, prepared, cheerful. So for some of you, it's like there's going to be a point where, you know, you feel that you do get your childhood glimmer that this person kind of stole from you. And Spirit would like to, Radha would like to also let you know in your spirit guides that when you see a feather next, when you're walking or in a store and you see a feather that just like captivates you, to please pick it up, because that is your spirit team attempting to communicate with you and to let you know that they love you. For others of you, it's going to be like a nut, like a beautiful nut, maybe a peanut, an acorn, I don't know, like a beautiful nut. And you're just going to pick up that beautiful nut and you're going to look at the beauty within that nut. And that's going to be your spirit guides, how your spirit guides look at you. Your spirit guides want you to know that's how they see you. Very pretty, very beautiful, loving message. So though this person may have made you feel insecure and they have given you like spiteful energy, I do see that your guardedness and your vulnerability is also like it's like a dimension that you wanted to be able to feel, to learn from in this lifetime. Because if everything was like all jolly great and beautiful with this person, then you wouldn't be able to see the side of life without having, you know, the jolly beautiful side of this person. Spirit would like to, Radha would like to help you to just like kind of feel like a monkey swinging through, you know, a forest, or what are those vines that they swing on? Just kind of like steer away from any destructive barrier that this person may put out for you, you know, at this time, because this person may be your kryptonite at this moment, and it's okay to steer away from them. It's okay to seek something else right now, because you're seeking and finding yourself. There will be a day that you have some sort of sentiment toward this person, and just to know that for now, but not try to have that is perfectly where you should be. So if you would like to do something to help, you know, speed this process in any sort of way, that's up to you. You could send them like a shade of yellow. I see yellow like just being a color that may, you know, work within their energetic field to just like maybe, I don't know, do something differently. Just stimulate something within them to keep their mouth quiet, right? Or to keep something from whatever they're protruding at you. Just like sending them yellow with no like curses within that, please, because that's not going to help the situation. But sending them yellow with just the hope that you and this person could look at each other differently. All right, so yeah, I send you so much love as you, you know, continue to work with with this sort of energy. It's definitely something that can feel congesting at times and can feel bound up, but that is not a forever energy. Radha is there to assure you that you will be able to feel differently about this situation in the future. And until then, she sends you so much love, and your spirit guides send you so much love as you continue to learn more about yourself, love yourself, take time out for yourself, sanction yourself from this being, and just, you know, creating life force within your own soul and body. All right, so please like this video and subscribe to this channel, and to help bring forth more of these videos. And if these videos have helped you in some way and you'd like to donate to keeping these videos coming through, there is a link down below, and I would be very grateful, and I appreciate all of you. I send you so much love and peace, and the alchemization that you're going to be bringing forth is beautiful, and it was lovely to sink myself into your energy. All right, until we meet again, take care.